Hi you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the weeks of February 16th through the 28th, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember guys, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. And I also want to thank those of you that have hired me to do your private readings. I appreciate overall all the love and support that you guys give to my channel. All right, now also after this reading, I'll be pulling 4 additional cards. One for singles, one for couples from the holographic tarot deck. Same thing from the Romance Angels deck. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Central issue or heart of the matter, I have the Chariot, Page of Wands, Knight of Coins, 8 of Wands, 2 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Hanged Man, and Justice. Okay, so central issue, I feel like you're being very guarded or defensive. You may be coming off emotionally detached, and not letting anyone take you off whatever course you're on, not allowing anyone to make any distractions or to distract you from your path. I'm feeling too that you may be setting up boundaries, or overall just kind of taking a stand for yourself. Like, this is you being strong-willed. You're being very adamant, very driven about what it is that you want. You're not allowing yourself to settle. You're not allowing your standards to be lowered. You have a mission. You're just overall driven to have victory in a situation, and you know the only way to have personal victory is to detach yourself and guard your feelings or emotions. I want to say hashtag winning. I feel that someone has been sending you love letters. Someone has maybe been expressing themselves to you, but you are just really kind of being disconnected from them. I feel like too, someone sent you a bunch of messages, or maybe someone really were flirting with you, or someone could have been pursuing you or really trying to be persistent, but you are just like really blocked and guarded. It's like you don't want to allow this person in. You may have even blocked someone's phone number, put them on auto reject, or maybe you blocked your page, or maybe I just kind of feel like someone sent you some messages and you either ignored them or blocked them. If this isn't you doing the blocking, this is what is happening to you. Like, you're trying to reach out to someone, you're trying to pursue them or flirt or show some sort of interest, but they're just kind of guarded. So there's something going on now. Could be dealing with there's actually a few signs kind of popping up, so it could be any sign, but I am showing a fire So Leo, Aries, Sag, I'm showing Earth, which could be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, I'm showing Cancer, and Libra. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just kind of seeing you being very passionate about the things that you want. I feel like you're discovering things about yourself too. Discovering that, you know, like, I didn't know I could be this way, or I didn't know I had this in me. So there's something that you're learning about yourself as well. And also I feel that too, that this could be you, and you really taking a long time to come around. You're not rushing into anything or allowing anyone to rush into your life. You're just kind of, you understand the value of patience and your self-worth, and you're just, you know, you're taking your time. You know, you're in no rush for anything. Now, also for some of you, there's a little weird thing going on where there might have been like a lot of flirtation on both ends, or some sort of sexual encounter, and then immediately cutting that person off. It could be out of fear of losing yourself. That's a possibility as well too. Those of you that are in relationships, I'm just kind of feeling like someone may be same thing, setting some sort of standards, or someone may have confronted you, or you confronted your partner. You're making some sort of setting some sort of boundaries, and just kind of saying, you know, things have to go this way, my way or the highway type of attitude. And then for others of you, I just kind of feel like someone is really being persistent in pursuing you, but you're just kind of not opening yourself up to them. I feel like they're going to keep trying, like they're going to try and try and try, and then you block them off, and then they're still going to try again. Or there's going to be another opportunity, and then they're going to try and flirt again. It's like someone just keeps being placed in limbo or on hold. I feel like someone is just blowing someone off. I don't know if someone is being passive aggressive, like, or sending the wrong signal. Like, instead of just saying, yeah, I'm not interested, you know, it's just like leaving a person hanging. So either you are leaving someone hanging or in limbo, or they're doing that to you. I'm also feeling like you're needing to isolate yourself from the majority of people. Dang it, I forgot to set my timer. And I turned the volume up. I don't want to hear all that noise. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm feeling like some of you might need to isolate yourselves and meditate, or you're relaxing. So either this is kind of escaping from your realities, either by daydreaming, smoking, mushrooms, anything that's more so like a natural high, meditation. But I feel like you need to surrender yourself to whatever is going on. You need clarity. You need to relax, and you're not letting anyone rush you into making any decisions. You're like, I'm just going to take my time until I have a better understanding of this. Some of you, your dreams have been really fluid, really lucid. You might be trying to make sense of it, feeling like maybe the universe is sending you messages through your dreams. Maybe even feeling like you have a telepathic connection with this person, but you're just still not acting out on it. Or maybe you feel this way towards your crush, like your crush knows that there is a mutual attraction there, but they're refusing to show you. They're holding on to their ways. And again, with Justice card, this is still about having to make some sort of decisions, going back and forth, being undecided about a situation. You want to be fair in the decision that you make. For some of you, I feel like you've been seeing the signs 11, or seeing 1111, or seeing some sort of synchronicities. And you're trying to align yourself with the universe. For some of you, you may actually have to literally deal with some sort of legalities. You may have been putting off something that has something to do with legal documents or anything that requires a contract or a signature. For some of you, this is a spiritual contract. Like, yes, you're like, do I have a spiritual contract with this person? Yes, you do. Yes, you guys did agree to incarnate, to fall in love, to have a relationship. I don't know. That is up to you. But I feel like the love is there. There's a heart here. Love is on the mind with this person. And I do feel like for some of you, this is a karmic contract. And karmic doesn't have to mean something that is negative, just meaning that what comes around goes around. What happened in another life is to return or be finished up in this life. So it's something that, you're being faced with. Now back to legalities, something that you could be waiting for the courts. I don't know, maybe you're waiting for a settlement or a payout. And a decision is getting ready to be made, possibly in your favor. For some of you, this is may have had something to do, for those of you that are entertainers, you have held off on signing some sort of contract because you want to make sure that, it's a fair contract. So this has to do with some sort of entertainment law. For some of you, creative rights to something. And that's another thing that I see here. Even though I was talking about all the flirtation and attraction, there is an attraction to this person, but you don't want to admit to it. Or you could be in denial about what you feel for this person. But it's like you're being closed off or closed-minded about a situation. It's like you're not wanting, you don't want to be attracted to them. Even though there is an attraction, you're holding off or blocking that out. And the same for, or it could go the other way around. The person that you're crushing on, they're attracted to you, but, it's mutual, but, there's blockage there. And I don't know why that is, why you don't want to be attracted to this person. I just kind of feel like maybe it has something to do with your vulnerability, or maybe you don't understand the connection, so it's easier just to blow it off. So maybe, I don't know if it's someone that you're not normally attracted to for whatever reason, I don't know. But, there's some reason why you're holding off on that, or why they are holding off on you. Now, with the moon here, I feel that there's going to come a point in time where you become over emotional or oversensitive about a matter. There is a bit of confusion tied in, or mood swings or mixed signals. 1 minute you feel this way, the next minute you feel another way. I'm feeling some of you are fearing being vulnerable. You don't want to be open like that because you don't want to lose yourself in this person. This person might drive you crazy. For some of you, I'm picking up a telepathic connection and some sort of very deep, unexplainable connection that you have with someone. This person could be triggering your anxieties some sort of way. I explained it in another video where, you know, maybe there were some past life issues that were unresolved, or maybe something ended abruptly, or, you know, just ended, or maybe there's a fear of losing this person. Maybe you lost them in another life. I don't know. But when they're around, they trigger these anxieties, and that is a sign for you to go deep within and try to figure out what that is. Like, why is this person, why can I talk to this person? Or why am I denying this person? Or why am I confused about the connection that I have with this person? So this is for you to go deep within and figure out why you are subconsciously having these insecurities or fears or phobias, or paranoia, because this is also some sort of paranoia. And then also for some of you, whenever I see the moon card, I feel that you could be an empath, and you're tuning in to other people's feelings and emotions and confusing them for your own. You're like, I don't know why all of a sudden I was happy and now I'm feeling sad. You know, or why am I going between being horny and being celibate? You know, there's something, you're like picking up someone else's energy, and you're just like very sensitive to that. Some of you have to isolate yourself because you are an empath, and it's like too much energy. It's like feeling like you're under attack. You're like, man, everyone is, you know, I hate going out into these crowds because I pick up on everything that everybody's feeling or thinking. You know, it drives me crazy. It makes me feel like I'm the one that's a lunatic. I'm the one that's crazy. So there's a lot of emotions that you could be going through at some point. And I feel like you're going to get control of them. Some of you are really trying to control the situation. There's something that you want and that you're determined to happen. I really don't feel like in this case this is about pursuing someone or someone pursuing you. I feel like this is more so about someone trying to control a situation using what do you call it? A defense mechanism. So being in control by keeping their distance, or by being cold, or by not answering a question or responding. This is someone's way of having control of the situation, even maybe too because you don't really understand it and you need to process it yourself. But I am seeing here with the Five of Cups, this is some sort of mourning or grieving over the past. So either you're grieving over things that happened in the past, or someone is grieving over losing you. I feel like someone maybe gave more into the relationship. Someone was more emotional than the other person, or they weren't having their emotional needs met. There's a feeling of regret here and wondering, where did I go wrong? Or wondering, can you change the past? But it's like you can't change the past. And I'm feeling like somebody's saying, just let me have my moment. I just need this time to process what I don't have anymore, before I can embrace something new. So don't get stuck in the past, because I'm feeling like you are just having sorrows or crying over something that can no longer be changed, crying over spilled milk. So, I mean, what's done is done. let it go eventually. Everyone has their moment, so you might have a moment, but just don't get stuck there. And then here with the Tower is having that realization. Something forces you to change. Something is going to be forced to come to an end. If some of you are holding on to a relationship or in denial about something that isn't working right, the Tower and Death card back to back. So something is going to be forced to come to an end if you're ignoring the signs and messages. I feel like something gets aborted as well. Whatever you're doing, this can also go in a positive way. Well, like for instance, if you're building up some sort of wall, it's like that is going to come crumbling down. Whatever wall you built up emotionally is going to crack. Like you can't go on being defensive and cold or distant or unemotional. So something's going to happen, whether it's someone coming into your life that puts an end to that, or an event that takes place. I do feel like you're going to have some sort of realization about something too, because the Hanged Man is here. And also Hanged Man and Tower to me is another reinforcement that there is some sort of telepathic connection that you might have with someone. Is also electrifying, and I feel like it's moments of communication that you have with this person. Like the minute you think of them, they're the first person on your Instagram feed or your Facebook feed. Whatever the case, it's like something happens simultaneously and instantly as well, that kind of blows you away. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify a couple of things here. I hope the reading doesn't get too long. I just overall feel like this change, you'll be, whatever truth comes to the light or whatever realization you have, you're going to be changed forever. Oh, what's this trying to come out? Having some sort of anxieties about something. Something that you're fearing or something that you don't want to admit to. Something that you're trying not to think about. Yeah, something that has been on hold, or like something that you've been waiting for to happen. All that waiting is going to come to an end. It could also be that something that you put a lot of time and energy into, like it doesn't happen. I don't know if you're waiting on someone from your past, or you guys are thinking about each other, or waiting on the other person to come forth first. It just kind of, yeah, I just feel like all that waiting, someone gives up or lets go and starts over. Just like, you know what, I don't have time for this. Just forget it. Let me go ahead and start this new journey or this new path. Let me quickly clarify the Tower. Yeah, you might need to realize that you have to let something go, especially if someone just has you in limbo. Okay, so the Tower is clarified by the Ten of Cups, which is a couple of things here. I feel like something is going to be revealed to you in a dream. And for some of you, this is this idealism that you had of this relationship is like is crashing. It's like this is something that isn't going, it's not what you imagine. Now, for a small group of you, this is falling in love out of the blue, or getting over someone and moving forward with someone else. Because I do have the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, so for some of you, I'm feeling like if you have been holding on to someone from your past, there's someone new that is going to come into your life that you're going to unexpectedly have feelings for. Yeah, and it's like they kind of come into your life to help you move out of this slump that you're in. They're here to motivate you, or you're being inspired by this person some type of way. So let's see here. Virgo singles, additional messages or advice. Virgo singles. Okay, so here again we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this shows that you're thinking very long and hard about something. You're analyzing or assessing, taking an assessment of your life, of your investment. You're like, something is taking so long to happen. You're waiting for something to happen. And here with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like it's a response that you're waiting for. Maybe you sent a response and you're waiting to see if they're going to respond, and just waiting. Whatever you're waiting for, I feel like you're going to be able to let go of or move on from, because here we have the Four of Wands. So this is moving on to the next step, or moving forward with whatever it is that's going on. And then too, here, see, we have the Lovers. So for some of you, that Tower moment is someone unexpectedly coming into your life that you're having some sort of connection with, and maybe they're finally going to respond to you, or you to them, whatever the case. I feel like this is so to help you move on from being stuck in the past. All right, so Virgo couples. Messages for Virgo couples. Virgo couples, I feel like the truth is coming out about something. I do feel like this is good news, and this truth brings you happiness or some sort of freedom, feeling of relief. I feel too that whatever your demands are, that if your partner doesn't, if you don't reach an agreement, this gives you the what do you call it, the confidence to let go and move forth without that person. Or, you know, overall, this has something to do about freedom and having confidence here, having strength in a situation. There's some sort of liberation taking place for those of you that are in relationships. Maybe you're finally able to release an ex. Maybe you have been holding on to an ex that had been stunting the growth of your current relationship. But I'm seeing a refusal of some sorts. Someone is controlling their desires and breaking free from a situation. So, you know, this is a general reading. So however that makes sense to you. Okay, so let's check the romance angels, Virgo singles, additional messages. Additional messages are there for Virgo singles. See, this is kind of aligning up with that tower moment and a lover's popping out. So we have wedding here. So the person that comes into your life, that important connection one-on-one that you make with someone, could very well be the person that you end up marrying. Now, on a downside, this could be having something to do with being codependent to someone who is already in a relationship, because we have codependency here. And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So that is the central issue for single Virgos. Yeah, let go of control issues, because I do feel like you are blocking something. Maybe you're blocking someone who you actually have a connection with because you're afraid to be vulnerable. And the codependency could be you trying to control the situation, like I said. So maybe you need to just release that and allow just go with the flow of things. If you don't, that tower moment is going to happen. It forces you to wake up. All right, additional messages for Virgo couples. It says it is safe for you to love. Open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then here I have heart-to-heart conversations. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So again, those of you that have some sort of barrier up, that is probably what is going to be broken down so that you can open up and have an overflow of emotions here. Whatever you have been holding on to, maybe it's time to let that go. So this is a message that for some of you, it is safe to love again. So I don't know, maybe your partner took advantage of you at some point, or maybe at some point you lost your trust, and it says this could be the one. So you'll never find out until you let those guards down. All right, Virgos, remember this has been a general reading, but I hope it did resonate. If you want a private reading, you can email namat76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. So just email me for a price list. You guys, please remember to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please continue to share on your Facebook or Twitter. Thank you guys all for watching. Many blessings to you.